Hello, guys. Welcome to the Sunday Gamer Hangout. So, it's a Sunday, and I'm glad you guys can make it. I am waiting to see here if that's actually going to go through to the group, which is where it's supposed to go also. And it looks like it is there on the page. There we go. Different options. So make sure that it's there. All right, you guys. Thank you for being patient for a second. So Ashley will be here and joining us shortly. And um, we got a few things to talk about. So we just finished up a Team Yankee game. Um, Played it with an objective of sorts, and there was four of us. So 100 points each, and the game went pretty well. Got to be a bit of a bottleneck. I took some pictures. Well, hello there, Mythos. Glad you could make it, sir. It got to be a little bit of a bottleneck, but it was fun. And so it's a little bit different break there from what we normally have been gaming with. So pretty good, pretty good. We just rushed back here so we could get this going. And then, of course, Ashley had to make a run to a famous coffee shop. But I don't know if we can say the name or not, but probably the one that has to do with a lot of stars in the sky. So, yeah, she's going over there. And that's pretty good. I wanted to play with the weasels that I bought, but found out that I need to actually have Huey helicopters to field them. So, of course, you know how that goes in the gaming world. Got to buy something else to field what you got. That's how they get you. So remember that. Try to get a starter box or a unit set, which they didn't have when I started playing for the most part. Now they do. They have some really nice sets if you do Team Yankee. It did work out pretty good. So the more the merrier. I can show you some of those if you guys are interested. I have been the other night, always listening to Frost and Fist. I actually started to put my dragon together that I found. It's been a while since I bought this dragon, but I got him together and started painting the rock that he's on there. So we'll take it from man. My hair is going to be. I gotta go get a haircut. I put these headsets on and it goes everywhere. So I think I'll make a nice little addition to Elder Scrolls: The Call to Arms. He's not an official dragon, but you got dragons in the game. And so I think that'll work out really quite well so far. And let's see here. I finally went and upgraded my phone, which, I guess doesn't sound so unusual, except I haven't done that in a couple of years. So now I can't get into my Discord on it, which is irritating. Yeah, the Dragon Mythos came in this little box here. I'll show you it's just Pathfinders. Little WizKid Silver Dragon. I mean, only paid a couple bucks for him, but I forgot I bought this and I stuck it away. And he should look something like that there when he's done. The hardest part is on this guy was the wings come apart, but the tail doesn't. And see, trying to get around this tail in between to the rocks and the toes, that was a bit much. Other than that, I think what I'm going to do is get some metallic paints, like some of the green stuff paint that I've seen. I think I'll get some of that and see what I could do there, paint him up. But I think he'll look pretty cool when he's done there, sir. Last minute, I rushed in the door here. So there were... Yeah, so anyways, there was a few things I wanted to talk about, but it's been a fun week so far. So got little odds and ends caught up and got to game. So next thing I want to do is maybe get a little bit bigger Warhammer game going. So yeah, the WizKid products there, Mythos, are pretty cool. They have just I'm going to use a big word, a plethora of them. And you can, pretty much find them at any of the hobby stores. But this happened to be in a bag and I was going through stuff. I'm like, oh, what's in the bag? And I completely forgot all about it. It's been in the bag about a year. So I thought, oh, crap. Yeah, may as well try to work on painting him and getting that going. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. If nothing else, it'll be fun to put in the game, or it'll be just fun to sit and stare at. Because I like dragons anyways. And I'm kind of picky on them. Like, I like more something that's going to look old school, medieval type of dragons. The other dragons are okay, but I'm just not into some of the others. I like the old ones like that. So this came pretty close. And like I said, I'll get some metallic paint. And we'll see what we can do. So hello, whoever else joined there. And I believe it is going to the group now. Well, hello, Daniel. How are you, sir? Over there on Facebook. Hopefully everything is going good for you. It's been okay for us so far. Ashley's going to be starting a new job. So it might be interesting with trying to do it Sundays, because I think she's going to have to start working Sundays. Like today, she's just making a coffee run. But normally, I think it's going to cause her to be about a half hour late. And so I don't know. You know what, Mythos? Interesting. I like what you said there. It is like a gift from the past. It is kind of cool, and sometimes I feel out of place. It sounds kind of weird. Like I feel like I'm supposed to be born in a different time. Like I don't belong here. I've always felt that. I don't know. I can more relate to that stuff, or a lot of people want a mansion. I'm kind of one of those people that wants a log cabin out by a lake in the middle of nowhere, where I would be okay with that. I don't want a 24-bedroom mansion. That's just too much to clean. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would say it is like a gift from the past. I like that analogy. And so, Daniel, thank you for stopping by too. And like I said, Ashley should be here in a few minutes, however long the drive-through is. Takes her, and she played today. Her Russian forces did well. Her and Clint teamed up against me and Keegan. They are both the Soviet forces. I only have West German forces, which are allied with the United States. So it's always kind of me and Keegan against them. But today, I got some pretty cool pictures I'll get uploaded later. I'm going to put them together into a little video and upload it. And that should be good. And all right, Mythos. Just a few adoring subjects. Just a couple. That's it. Yeah, that might be kind of nice. I could do it the castle thing. It's interesting to see how people lived with. Today we have too much comfort, you know what I mean? And back then it was a little bit different. So, but adoring subjects, sometimes I have them, sometimes I don't. It just depends. And it depends on who shows up for the live stream or who watches it afterwards, which is generally where we get quite a few people to do so. And Ashley's almost home, huh? All right. Well, I guess Ashley will be here shortly. So, drive safe, Ashley. She's one of those drivers the police are like, did I just see something? went by so fast it was just a blink. Nah, I didn't see anything. Must have been a ghost. It's too fast for the radar to pick up. So yeah, she'll make it home okay. So you don't have to worry there, honey, if you're listening. I was just joking about your lead foot. I mean, you're speeding. I mean, you're driving fast. It's just a joke. And yeah, sometimes can't help it though, right? And I'll keep you updated, Mythos, so as I do the dragon. I took a picture like before and after, and these are already primed, so I'm kind of curious how well the paint's going to adhere. So far, it looks really good. The base does. I know you can't see it on the... Oh, somebody just said I'm sleeping outside tonight. I'm not sure who that is, though. I don't recognize. Haircut on the way home. Get a haircut. Those are good. That's what I need to get, is a haircut. And it sounds like Ashley just pulled up. So she'll be in here shortly too. But with her new job, I think it's going to take up Sunday bit, a little bit of it. So I'll start it, then she'll be able to jump in on it. And the more you guys want to show up, the better. Like I said, I appreciate the questions that you guys send and the feedback. So that means a lot. Thank you. Our group on Facebook is steadily growing every week. There's usually a few people that join, so if you guys can welcome the new members, that's cool. A few of you do all the time, and I appreciate that too. It is just a pretty nice little gaming place to hang back at. So far, so good. Pretty happy with the way it's going on that end. I just wish I didn't have to work Sundays, and then it makes my voice tired. So I apologize about that. But we can show you some of our Team Yankee stuff if you guys want to see that too. Otherwise, I'm not sure if Clint's going to be here. Yep, that sounds like Ashley came in. And Mythos, that's the one thing I got to do is I got to get a haircut myself too. Yep. Dang, sure. You got a monster drink, but you didn't bring me a coffee drink?
That's from earlier.
Shame.
Oh, suck it up.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. But coffee is the spice of life, so you got to have some coffee. Oh, I think here comes Ashley. Let me find her headset. And Mythos is getting a haircut. And Daniel's there.
Daniel's on Facebook. I saw that.
Yep. So for some reason, when I went to go start this up, I did not see the...
What?
Where we put the introduction. It got moved or something.
Oh, yeah. It's up on top now.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, they moved it. I'm like, good grief.
Yeah, because I'm the one who sets it up usually.
I started it without. I'm like, where'd it go? It used to be right down here.
Just make sure you hit
Yeah.
Joe chat.
Well, yeah, I'm back on that there. So, anywho, then that's why we didn't have the little introductory video. And so your job you're starting is...
Hey, Taylor. Yeah, I'd say the job I'm starting will be working Sundays until close, I believe, which is 4. So I'll be here probably within half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, so on Sundays, you guys have to put up with me. And Ashley says you guys really don't come to the show to listen to me anyway, so that's okay.
They come to see you get hurt, honey.
I believe that. I don't like this camera anymore. Half the time, I don't know. We need a different way of setting this
Well, we
up.
have cameras coming. It's just with the COVID stuff, it pushed it back. So hopefully that should be coming soon.
Yeah, we got a couple of them that we did on a Kickstarter, but they postponed that twice, so I'm not sure when they get them, but we'll let you know all about it when we get it. Um, Somebody was asking me before too on them, and we'll have to get them and show you as opposed to trying to explain it.
It's where the
And
dragon
see.
doesn't sit correctly.
Well, it won't set. It doesn't want to set unless you glue it. See, it's got a little tiny base. It sets at an angle like the rock is leaning.
Isn't this what this
Yeah.
is? Oh, that's why.
It just gives a plain base so you can put it wherever you want it. But see, it'll set that way. The rock come out good. The base is.
Yeah, because you use the stone paint from the bones
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Oops. There's some trimming I gotta do. I didn't see.
There's a little bit.
The hardest part's gonna be getting underneath. I wish they
Didn't have the dragon on it.
Yeah. So like the rock and the dragon should be separate.
That you probably could just do like one color. Don't do like a green or something. Or
Hey Taylor, so this is a little dragon I'm working on.
I'm surprised the wings are staying on. They're not glued in.
Yeah, they're not glued in. Well, they're in there really snug. And the base he's on's coming out good. I just started with that because.
Well, you have that green backwash.
Yeah, but I wanted to get some of the metallic. I think it would look kind of cool, like silver with some green.
See, what I would do is like a blue belly, the Space Marine blue, and then maybe a black with some like silver highlights. And then the wings actually like that iron brass, or not iron brass.
Like gold.
No, not gold.
Because you'd want like bone looking structure in here.
I would still do black with those.
Well, we'll
But
see.
like the dark silver is what I would do.
So I just didn't see anything in our paints that I wanted to put on there. So.
But that's me. That's personally me. Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, it's been a heck of a week. How's your week been, Taylor? Have you been having fun? I know you can't say too much stuff where you're at, but hopefully you're just hanging in and surviving out there. And I like the fact you got your wife in on that video. That's cool. So you guys should check out Taylor's YouTube channel. He's got some nice little shorts up there. And he does some of the, well, it's like, what was the name of that? Those rule sets? Pulp
Alley?
Pulp Alley. So he does more Pulp Alley. I want to say Pulp Fiction. I don't know why. That's a movie. So Pulp Alley, yeah. And I'd check out his Facebook group and see what he does there. It's a little bit interesting. Mm-hmm. Mythos, and he does a little bit of interesting stuff too on the Frosted Fish show there. So you guys can check any of the channels out on our channel.
Now with Frost and Fist, if you are painting, doing anything, do not watch them because you would be dying. I don't know how many times I went and had to go and redo my painting because I was laughing too hard. Same thing with him and doing his transfer stickers or whatever they're called.
The decals.
The decals, thank you.
Yeah, so there, you guys could check out whoever we have on our channel or the area where you can see the channels we follow. They're all good people. They're all real nice people. So check them all out, man. And that's the way to do it here. It's kind of meet everybody, get to know people, and just have some fun. Now, I was thinking Clint was going to come on here too, but I don't know. I don't know if he's still trying to.
I think he said he had to go and do something for dinner or something like that. I thought.
Well, he may be trying to console Keegan, who suffered a monumental loss today.
Yeah. Actually, not really. You guys didn't do too bad.
To Keegan, it was monumental.
Oh, yeah. To him, yes. Most definitely.
Because it was a loss. So it's all right, Keegan, when you listen to this. It'll be okay.
Yeah, that's the one bad thing about the Soviets. They are underpoint or very cheap, but deadly. We have the power to back it.
Yeah, they're not underpowered at all. God,
no. I know. We'll need to try to get you a haircut. That or just shave your head. We'll do a vote.
No, we're not going to do a vote.
Because you know it'll go my way.
No, yeah, people will just vote against me.
We'll just shave like the top half and leave all this bald.
It'd look like Mr. Burns. No, that's okay. From The Simpsons, you know, Mr. Burns. I don't know if I want to do that or not.
Oh, come on. Why not?
I don't know. But so far for us, it's been a little bit of a slow week. But we did get to game, like we said earlier, and that was fun.
It's gonna be weird not gaming no more.
What do you mean not no more?
On Sundays, I mean.
Oh.
Because I'll be at work before you even get off work.
Yeah, but you generally get home. We'll have to see what we can do. So we'll have to see how it is when her schedule changes next week.
You might actually be able to win finally.
The smack talk never ends.
No.
Never ends. It's okay though. Gotta do something. Gotta have some fun in life, right? Man, I wish my voice was not so dried out there. No. How come I get a phone call in the middle of a... Yeah, because you know what? If you're running live, then of course people are going to call you and show up. All right, Taylor. So we'll have to get you on here sometime for a game. See if we can do a game. Tommy was one of the other members was talking about doing a game too. So I've got some ideas on how we can do that. I'll talk with you guys later, but I think it'll work out and we can do some gaming and it'd be fun and take it from there. Some people were asking us about BattleTech. Yes, we have BattleTech. Do we play it a lot? No, we don't really get a chance. So we do a lot of World War II gaming. So we can try to do something with BattleTech, though. I have the BattleTech starter box, and some of our videos are unboxing Clint's Kickstarter that he got, which was a phenomenal amount of BattleTech stuff. As far as the Team Yankee stuff goes, that was a pretty fun game today. We got pretty much have full armies, except for like any other model hobby / game they got. You find out sometimes you can't build things without having other things. And these weasels, I was bragging to you guys, yeah, look, I got these. Woo! I just wanted to have fun. I couldn't even use them today because technically they're carried in by air support like Hilos. And I did not have Hueys. I had Paws. And they can't. I think if you tried to load them up with a box of cereal, it would be too much for them. So, yeah, can't transport anything with them. And so that was a little disappointing. I had them put together, painted, but I couldn't use them because going out of the rule book, you got to structure your force this way, you know. So, of course, it requires you buy all sorts of things. If that's how they make money, that's okay, too. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Taylor, I think I showed you some of our Team Yankee stuff before, but Ashley's Soviet forces today did a number. Her and Clint it was all T-80s and T-72s, although Clint had an older T-64 model, and he took out one of Keegan's newer Abrams, so it's a good thing. Besides, the way the points are, you can fill more of some items than you can others. So if you go heavy armor, it's a trade-off. You don't have as many. You go lighter armor, obviously the trade-off is you got more units to field, but you don't have the armor. So if someone's rolling good and they're rolling against you and rolling good, it can take that out. But if they're not, or they have a bad day, then that's kind of what happened today. The force was overwhelmingly would be against you. Now, for me, I actually rolled pretty good today. It was poor Keegan that had difficulty. So we did pretty good on what we were doing, and it worked out well. So I took some pictures and some notes, and I will go ahead and get like a short little video for you. Again, my goal was to videotape it like a battle report, but I was at my daughter's house, and she has several little kids, and so it was just not going to work because of the background noise. And that would have distracted. So no, Taylor, I did not get to use them. I have to have Hueys to pull them into the game, which I do not have. I have the German PA helicopters, but those little tiny things designed for weaving in and out of buildings and shooting at a tank, and bank right or left. They're not meant for transporting anything or any kind of open cover. So they're deadly but fragile. So now I found out. I think what I'm going to do though, because with Team Yankee, I bought I'll have to show you here, kind of. At least for my force, I bought a deck of cards. And so it's all the stat cards made for the game. And so what I can do is, I'm thinking of doing, is going to the local hobby shop. And yeah, well, I could have tried proxying them in, but the pods were just so different that I could. The nice thing is I have the cards. So I was thinking of going and buying the Gale Force 9 tanks, see if they have a Huey, because I don't know if they do. But for their Modern War, before they stopped that and did World of Tanks, if they do, I'm going to buy one of those because it would come with a card for the tank game, which we still play. And then I can use it on Team Yankee because I have the data card for it. So I could kill two birds with one stone if I do it that way. And yeah, as long as you proxy stuff in any game and people agree, it's a good thing. But we were trying to build it specifically the way the book showed for the force given. So because we were doing it that way, because the game was objective based, it was to hold. Clint's got a new like a Mars 3D printer, and it's a liquid resin, so it dips the plate into a bed of resin and it flashes the lights in a pattern, and the lights actually harden it up. So literally, it's building things with light, which is pretty crazy. But long story short, he got like almost looks like a church building, or it could be a farm building that was 15 millimeter size. It didn't have a roof, so we decided to make that the objective and see who won after 4 rounds. So after 4 rounds of playing, then the T80s and the T72s they overwhelmed me because I lost all but one of my Leopard 2s, and Keegan's Abrams took a beating. Well, hello, Mini Warbot. How are you? I like that lurking. That's kind of cool. Lurking in the background. Right on. And you're more than welcome, by the way, Mini Warbot, to join in here live if you ever want to talk about stuff you do. Our show is kind of open, and so you can join if you want. The others know that, but I just wanted to make sure you knew that too, in case you ever wanted to. But back to that, Taylor. So we lost, but it was a good fight. The problem was it's like a bottleneck because force-wise, you can only have the West Germans. The way the points are done is like 5 of the Leopard 2s, not the new 2 AFs or whatever, but just the Leopard 2s. They come to like I think it's 55 or 56 points. I'm off by 1 point there, and that takes up half your point spread if you're playing 100 points. See, whereas Ashley was able to field like 13 of the T72s for about the same points. So big difference in our side. We had what did not look like a lot because it wasn't compared to what Clint and Ashley had, because that was all Soviet forces and their points are a little lower, so that you could simply just build a bigger force. But on a 4-turn game, it took about an hour and a half. But other than that, it could have done a little sooner, but we were just goofing around, having fun, and stopped to snack and stuff. So it worked out. It worked out real well that way. Nope, I think that's.
We're gonna have to end this.
Ashley, why?
We just have to end it shortly.
Okay.
Quickly.
Is it an emergency?
Mom.
My mom? Oh, all right. I'm sorry, Ashley. I got a call, and I'm not pulling your leg. She said there's something. My sister called. That phone call is about my mom, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm sorry. I will catch up with you guys later. Forgive us for that, and I will let you know what's going on. I've got to go.